Good morning, peeps. I'm a little out of it today, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have had some of one of my coffee thingies and I did not. So, I'm gonna wake up, and you're gonna wake up, and we're gonna hang out, and we're gonna have a good time. Who all do we have? Hi, Yellow. Congrats on first. Thank you for logging in. Boop to you as well. Hi, Skeleton. How are you? So guys, how many of you have been part of this channel for over a year? Or 2? I guess it would be 2 now. How many of you? Running on doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, because I feel like I got hit by a truck. You ever just feel shitty when you wake up? That's me right now. That's how I'm feeling. Feeling like garbage. Follow age, yes. Is follow age working? Hold on. It's not a neon stream if there isn't scuff. Hold on, it's going. It's booting. Give me just a minute. It's taking its sweet time. It's not a neon stream if it's not a little fucked up. Okay, it should work now. It should work now. If you want to give it a shot now. It's been less than a year. Okay, so this applies to you too then. I mean, I guess anybody who's listening. Sorry, you can see I'm like holding my head down. I've got my shrimp fucking posture. Hold on. A year. 6 months. That's not bad. Okay. I'm up. I'm stretched out. My back is as straight as it's gonna get. Okay, so here is the gist, right? So I was cleaning up yesterday, and I found a lot of old merch stuff that never sold. So I wanted to know if there was anything you guys, like, any ideas you guys had for what I should do with it. I've heard a bunch of different ones, but I haven't really asked the community yet. And that's on my list. It is something I need to get around to, but so that being said, I have a bunch of keychains and I have a bunch of stickers. I have more stickers than I do keychains, and I wanted to know if there was anything you guys thought I should do with them. I know one of you said I should wait until I'm a much bigger artist and or streamer and have more merch, and I should give them out at a con, which is kind of insane and wild to think I could ever get to that point. Because that costs money. It costs money to set up at a con. But another person asked or recommended that I bring it to like mom and pop shops and be like, hey, I just have a bunch of these. This is my art. Can you just give these out? And then the other option that I was potentially considering is like putting them up for sale again, because I don't think I had the same amount of people following me then as I do now. So I don't know. I'm not entirely certain. Who's to say? Who's to say? I'll go over that again when we have more people show up. But for now, let's chill out and play some Balatro, and I will continue to fight for my life. But, so yeah, I have a bunch of merch. I have a bunch of merch stuff, a lot of extra stuff. And like, the only problem I have with giving it to like mom and pop shops is it's rabbit hole fan art, like just with my VTuber model, and I don't think a lot of mom and pop shops would be very chill with me doing that. So I'm kind of like, it feels like it would be a bad idea. I have no more discards. That's unfortunate. Play. Well. Again, unfortunate. Laid where it lies, Squidward. Yeah, the mom and pop shop idea feels more miss than hit. Well, I think it would work. I just worry that My worry is that they won't want it because of the fact that it's like rabbit hole fan art. Some mom and pop shops, like some nerd stores, would probably be chill, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be a good idea. It's just a matter of like finding someplace that's cool with it, what it is, you know? Because a lot of the stuff that I like to draw is like pin-up style type stuff. A lot of the merch I have. And I have more merch I'm going to be making for the rebrand because I have decided that it's going to be moving forward, by the way. Without the rigged model, I'll just make a 3D model for the new model. I feel really bad for my artists because I don't want them to think that I don't care, but... But I do not have, I don't know when or if I'm ever going to get the funds to be able to afford to have it rigged at this point in time, and I think that the redebut has to happen sooner rather than later, because I don't know when. That's the whole thing, right? Is I don't know when it's gonna come about, because I can't afford it with what I have now, so I think it's better that I just do it and hope it works out. King, queen, jack, ace. 10 ace. Royal flush! A royal flush. Royale. I've never played a royal flush before. I think it would be fun if I was more planning ahead for stuff like that is difficult. That's what sucks, is it's like, because this is what I do with my day every day, because believe it or not, guys, I work at doing this, the content creation thing, is a, like, I do this as a job. Like, I get up, I go to work, and then at, like, 5 or 6, I quote-unquote clock out. Like, I work on this every day like I would a job, right? And, because of that, that's what I mean, is there's always something going on. And because this isn't very consistent when it comes to money, I am trying my best to still make the content that I want to make with what I have. So, I don't know. I don't remember what my point was. All of this to say, I'm doing my damnedest. All of that to say, I am constantly working, and I know that I can do it, but it's going to take a long time for me to get to where I can afford to do all of the projects that I want. And I do want to get my 2D model rigged at some point, but because I thought I was still going to be working at this point, I ordered a very complicated model, which means that it's going to be more expensive to rig, obviously. So I will just go ahead with what I have and work on the 3D model instead, and any other assets that I'm missing, I'll work on that too. But I have plans. It's just a matter of getting it, making them come to fruition. Just gotta make the money. I replayed card counts and scoring. All club cards are debuffed. All club cards are debuffed. Debuff! But yeah, I hope that it'll end up okay. I'm still excited, and I still have a lot of stuff that's already done that I'm waiting to show you guys, because I am excited. There's a lot of, like, I poured a lot of myself into, like, the overall design and themes, and I worked with a lot of artists to get this to work out. And I really am excited for you guys to see, like, what all has been going on in the background while you guys were, or while I was away. There's a lot of things that weren't, like, nothing was happening on the stream or anything like that in that time that had passed, you know what I mean? So I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to see what all has gone on. Because I wasn't for nothing, let me tell you. I have a lot of stuff. Obviously, not everything was, not everything went through, and, obviously not everything went through the first time, but Pure gains when consecutive hand played without playing your must play poker hand. If all spades are clubs, flush. These are all kind of gross, aren't they? Maybe we'll get a better one. Even rank. Let's buy this one, I guess. Earns $5. No. Let's skip the rest. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to see it. I do have merch coming for that re-debut, but I am going to do a trailer as well. Like, I will sit down and make the trailer to try to get more eyes on it as well when I get the model made and everything. So it's still going to be a little ways out, but I have decided that just with what I have, like, I have to do it on my own. And I'm going to do my best. And other Neon news. It's not just about the reprint. Other Neon news. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to actually publish the video because we don't know if I can handle it yet. But the plan is I'm going to play some Resident Evil on YouTube. So I will sit down and I will record it. And Hurst will sit down with me and we will play some Resident Evil 4. I know it's not the new one. I know that that's something people want to watch me do, but for now, Resident Evil 4 is what we're doing. I hope you guys are excited to watch it. And it means that I can cut out, like, blubberingness. I almost feel like I should have done this with Nier Automata instead of making it a stream, but that's whatever. Reroll the boss blind. The boss blind is cards previously played this ante are debuffed. If I never played any cards this ante, nothing can be debuffed. Would you guys like a chocolate? I found one. It's hiding under my desk. Not like a raccoon hiding under my desk. Oh. Neon eating ASMR. This one tastes like a weird Fruit Loop. I think we're okay. It's only gonna give me 8 molt, but whatever. Eight molt. Today we're doing chill. We're doing chill days today. We're having a blast. Almost there, baby, I'm almost there. I don't know, I'm just vibing. I'm vibing! Today we're bopping and chilling. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We're doing and we bopping. Slowly but surely I am waking up. Slowly but surely, I am waking up. I have one more hand to fix this. Oh boy! Cool. Let's throw that 6 in there so that it gets the molt of 7. Yeah, it feels like it's like it really does. For some reason, I am just struggling. I cannot get my shit together. Gotta wake up. Everybody should put a little makeup. Tarot cards, eh. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry. You know, one of these days I do want to sit down and make like some music or some shit too. There's a lot of projects on my list, and thank God Hearst is willing to help me figure all of this out. Because there are so many projects I want to get done and only so much time in the day. And she's been really nice and been like, okay, you want to do all these projects, you have, I will help you get like different stuff done so you can work on it all. Like I will make you a schedule so that you know what you're working. I being creative and wanting to do everything is fun. Of course it is. That is the joy of creation. Welcome to the joy of creation. Being able to make stuff is something that makes being human all the more bearable. So I have no more discards. Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm gonna hit C when maybe you fat-fingered it a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't make sense because C isn't anywhere near. Maybe you talk a lot about cis people. One free reroll. Wow! So this card to get a free double tag. 15 molt, 1 0 discards remain. Well, I do end up with a lot of 0 discards. Ooh, give me? Give me? I think I fat finger. Oh, you know what? That could have been it. That makes sense. I'll sell that one. A roll. It's 2 planet cards, destroy 2. Alright, sell that. Next. Must play 5 cards. You don't gotta tell me twice. I am the best at playing all of the cards. These are all absolute trash. That's the only one that might be kind of decent, so we'll just throw those guys away. Alright, toss. King. We have a kind. Ah, this all sucks. This all sucks. Let's try to discard this. Oh, it's still shitty! Cool! That's awesome. I guess eat the jack, I guess. You are best at playing all of it. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am! I'm the fucking best! I'm the goddamn best gambler you've ever seen. Celestial pack. Let's buy this one. Reroll costs nothing. Each play 10 or 4 gives plus 4 chips and plus 4. Let's grab you because you're gonna be worth something later. Oh, I didn't have to. I said, no, no, no. It's okay. You can fillet my ego a little bit more. And then perhaps you can fillet me. Oh, oh God. Sometimes you just say shit. Sometimes when you're a streamer, you just say shit. Holy shit. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think I gotta go back to bed. Holy shit. It's okay, skeleton. It's okay. This is all about consent. You have to consent before any of that goes down. That's times 3 mold if you have at least 16 enhanced cards. Well, I do not, so next. What do you mean, skeleton? You're not having the best time ever. This Joker gains plus 8 chips when a 2 is scored. Because he's a baby, he's little. Oh, we'll do that one, I guess. Replay it's plus 3 chips when discarded per. Let's do this one. Oh, I have to sell one. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Oh, that's shitty. Gross. Okay, so what have I got? Well, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just dump all these and see if we can get something else new. King, king. Still shitty. Here we go. Okay. I'm out of discards. Damn. Uh-oh. Why am I boop-booped? Who boop-booped me and why? Okay. Alright. Well, this is kind of unfortunate. I don't have any full house, which is not great. So, I guess I can just do the king of... Well, do I have the one? Nope. Let's just do the 4, I guess. Get rid of the 3 while we can. Oh, it's okay. I didn't have to worry about that. I'm fine. He's only worth $8 now? No! Fuck! Oh well. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop. That's not bad. Let's do that. Uranus. Did you guys find out? Did you guys hear that fucking, what is it? I think it was Uranus. I think Uranus has rings. Did you guys figure that out? Did you guys hear that? You guys hear about that? I think that's awesome. I think that's freaking awesome. Green Mega Standard Pack. Joker becomes free. Let's do the next one. Alright, let's see what we got here. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop. Here we go. What does this do? Every per discarded diamond. Ah. That's something that just passively gains value because I'm not actually paying attention to how many things I discard. Look at me go. It's all working in my favor. It's all part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. Reverse discard, only one card, destroy it. I'll have to check that out. I had to think through to figure out if it was just a Uranus job. No, come on. We have some class. Oh, these suck. We do have some class in this house. Alright, let's get out of here. No, Uranus has rings, I guess. That's something that was just recently found out, I guess. Yeah, I believe it's Uranus. A lot of gas giants have rings. Maybe not as noticeable as Saturn's, but because of the density and gravitational pull, I do believe gas giants have a higher chance of rings. Really? Howdy, I see we're gambling. Hi, Rose. How are you? Also, hello, Not. Thank you for that information. Did you guys know also that Saturn has a little moon that's like torn a hole in like the rings? Not like the rings, but like there's a small gap where this moon orbits in Saturn, and the rings that it floats by are like rippled. It's really cool. Still alive for now, yeah. That's pretty recent, 1977. Was it? I feel like I found out about this relatively recently. I think it's cool. Space is equally both terrifying and cool. Still alive for now. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you stay here for a long time. Hope you're doing well. There was something I was going to talk to you guys about. Oh yeah, that's right. More people are in. I'm going to repeat what I said earlier. Three things. 13 planetary rings going for Uranus. Uranus has 13 rings? Yeah, Saturn has a few small orbital satellites inside of its rings, but I've seen the pics of its bigger moon rippling the dust in its rings. I think that's awesome. Um, back to, sorry, my announcement. I have things I have to say to you guys. So, 3 things. Okay? What should I go through first? I guess, okay, so the first one I'll go through is merch stuff. I was cleaning up my room a little bit yesterday. I have a shit ton of merch. I have a shit ton of, like, stickers and still some keychains left over from when I did my first merch push and I fucked it up. So I still have a bunch that are not the correct size. And I wanted to know if you guys had any ideas on what to do with them. Like, if you wanted me to repost them for purchase, or if you just wanted me to, or I mean, not just wanted me, but like, if some of you guys wanted the opportunity to buy some of them, or if you guys had any ideas for what I should do with them. I think somebody told me I should hand them out at cons, which is expensive to get into, and also I don't have a table, because that's what they said. Just hang on to it and do it at a table. Another person said hand it out, to, like, give them to mom and pop shops and just say, like, hey, these are mine. Can you, like, just give them out with whoever comes in? The only issue I have with that is that they're pit up style stickers, so I'm concerned that the mom and pop shops won't take it. I don't have any other ideas what to do with it. So the second thing I wanted to go over is I am moving forward with the rebrand. The thing that was holding me back all this time was I didn't have somebody who could rig everything, and I expected to still be employed at this time, so I got a really complicated model. And because it's super complicated, it's very hard for me to rig, and it's very expensive for somebody else to rig. So in the meantime, because I have no idea when or if I'm going to be able to afford it, I'm going to make a 3D model instead. Because I can do that, and I know how to do that, and I have the patience for that. So I'm just gonna have to put the 2D model aside and maybe at some point get it rigged later on in the future, but I just can't do anything with it right now. You know, unfortunate, but true. And everything else I just have to do by myself. Like, I'll make my own trailer and everything like that for it. Now, the third thing I wanted to talk about, and this is more of a fun, like, just for you guys, I am going to be recording footage for YouTube later on today about, sorry, let me try that again. I'm going to be recording gameplay footage to put on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 4. So, that's something that you guys can look forward to. I will edit it and post on my YouTube, and it will be a full-on, like, series. I will actually be posting and recording it for you guys on YouTube. Let me see. Couple options. 1, sell them. 2, sell them, be freebies, and later merch sales after a certain spent. 3, use them to yourself. That's kind of what I was thinking, Rose, was I was gonna give them away with, like, merch sales of the new stuff, because I do have merch art ready for the re-debut, so 3, use them on yourself. I have too many. I can't go through that many stickers. I don't think I've gone through that many stickers in my entire 25 years of life. I'm sad to see the current neon be replaced. I do love the current neon model, but I'm sure the new one will be better. It will just be, like, it's slightly different. It's still me, but different. And it's more, like, it's more what I personally wanted for, like, my VTuber model. Because I'm going to tell you guys a story. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to give you guys a story. Are you ready for the story? Back when I first started doing this, like 5-6 years ago, whenever it was, back in 2019, 2020, of course, that's when a lot of VTubers started kicking off in 2020. I actually was very, I was very anxious about the concept of being a VTuber because I didn't want to get myself trapped in a character, right? So when I made this model that you're looking at now, I went into her design thinking I'm only gonna give her things that I myself would wear, right? And so she ended up being very recognizable, I would argue. I have a very recognizable look, but she is very plain, and she doesn't exactly showcase everything that I want to showcase about myself or where I like the things I like a whole lot. So I wanted to kind of, for this time, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just let myself create and design. And I came up with a newer design that's still very similar to this one, but is more me. And I hope that you guys end up liking it, because I'm very excited. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. I worked very hard, so. You probably just give out a sticker at con anyway without having a table just to advertise yourself. Well, you have to pay to get into cons, though. I guess it wouldn't matter. I can just go to a con, you know. Coward talk. I can and will, so I think you can buy no way. Again, I don't like to use stickers. Neon, when I get back to rigging things, would you like me to update the rigging and physics on the Halloween model since you're planning on the 2D model update? Planning on the model update with 2D anyways. Yeah, that's fine if you want to do that, but I was planning on going with a 3D model afterwards. I'm confused about what you're talking about. But yes, if you want to re-update it, you can. It's up to you. I don't have a preference. I'll propose a possible panel where you could run possibly sex education panel of sorts, knowing you. Panel. Just to pass the stickers out to attendees. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could do something like that. I would have to have that prep, though. That's something that would be a while down the road, probably. Maybe when I'm a little bit bigger and people know who I am. Which, by the way, speaking of the sex ed, the sex ed fucking podcast, I am planning on getting back to that. I have an episode lined up. I just have to sit down and record it. But I do have one that I'm ready to make. I just have to sit down and make it. I do have plans. No, since since your new model that you had for 2D, if you end up getting it rigged, then you'd be using VTube Studio anyways, so it'd be a bit more useful now. Ah, I see. Yeah, you can. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to use it because I can't get my fucking model rigged, but yeah, if you feel so inclined. Ow. Yay, more content for me to consume. I am trying so hard to keep posting content for you guys, not because necessarily I want to churn out content, but because I feel like as a content creator, this is gonna sound really cringy, I'm sure, but I feel like as a content creator, I've been slacking. Not in the sense of like I don't care or the content I've been making is shitty, but in the sense of I don't feel that as a content creator, I have been doing enough to make this something that I want to do with the rest of my life. So I'm really trying to make this something that I want to make this something that I can actually do for a living, even just comfortably. And to do that, I have to actually work hard and make good content and keep making good content instead of what I have been doing, which is I'll make something and then drop it for forever and stream every day. I want to keep giving you guys content because I know there's stuff that I can make. I just have to make it. And I want to do that. I want to make stuff. I just have to get focused. And Hearst has been helping me so much by giving me a schedule, because otherwise I would be fucked. And I would never get anything done. Holy shit. Hold on, I gotta fix my fucking tracking. I gotta fix my tracking. But if I don't do it this way, I'm never gonna get anything done. I have so many things I want to do. It's part of the ADHD, right? There's so much I want to do, and there's so many plans I have that I look at it all and I get overwhelmed because I'm just looking at the sheer amount of work I have to do. And with her helping me, it's made it a lot easier to make sure that I can actually make content and get it done and ready. And I appreciate her help so much because it's helped me a lot with getting shit done. Sorry about my ramble. Okay, more content for me to consume. I get my shit together, I'd give you a live 2D discount. Live 2D discount! Ooh, misprint. I do like misprint. 15 chips. Let's sell this one and buy this one, because I knew you were gonna pop up once I bought egg. I had the intention of selling egg, and it's too late now. Man, committing to it is tough. I hope you can power through and get all the projects you want to do. There's so much. There's another project I'm working on. I'll just tell you guys because I'm excited and I want you guys to know I am working on stuff. There is a project I'm working on that's specifically for stream stuff called, I'm doing blind box neons, and I'm just drawing a bunch of different neons, and I have a widget that I bought for stream where you guys can pull different neon plushies. I'm working and designing everything. I'm very excited for this little project I've been working on. I think you guys are gonna like it. It'll be a fun little thing you guys can do on stream. But I've been working a lot on that too. That's definitely been something where a lot of my energy has been going. Gambling, yes, gambling. And there'll be like secret different designs and stuff too. I'm very excited. It's like a fishing stream, but with plushies. Yeah, but with neon plushies specifically. It's like actually a blind box. And you can like see which ones you've collected and they'll have different rarities and stuff like that. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a fun little thing. And I have plans for like different series and stuff further along down the road. But I have to get the first one done. And I have other projects that need to take precedence before the other series of blind boxes. That are traders something for it, considering I've only done the models for free so far. Well, I don't know if I can fit all that on my project plate, but if you want to do it because you feel compelled, you are free to do it, but I don't have any way to repay you right now. It's up to you. It's more of a gotcha because you still get something, gamble can give nothing. Yeah, it's, I guess a gotcha is, like I said, it's a blind box. You guys, and it'll like pop up on the screen, like, there are this many to collect and you can have this one. I could change like the box art and stuff like that. I think you guys are gonna like it when I get it done. I'm not even halfway done for as much time as I've spent on it, but it's because I'm pouring a lot of time and detail into these little blind box things. So I hope that you guys, I hope you end up enjoying it. I'm working hard. I am. I swear to you guys, there are things that are going on that you just don't know about yet. Alright, coupon, because trust me, as you know, I understand the struggles of actually getting things done. Yeah, it sucks, because, like, it sucks because, I mean, it's like with everything else, right? There's so much shit on my plate right now that it's insane. Like, I told her, like, here is what I want to get done every month. I said I wanted to get done 2 clip videos, like the Helldivers one that I posted. I want to get 2 of those done every month. I want 1 long form video done every month. So like episodic, like me playing a game or doing a video essay or something like that. I want to be able to make fansly content again. I have like a lot of personal art projects I want to get done. I want to get the rebrand done and stuff like that. And bless her soul, she sat down and was like, okay, how could I cut up your day to where you can still get all of this done in the time frame you want to get it done? I'm telling you guys, Hurst is saving my goddamn life. I don't know that she understands just how much of a help she's being right now. Yeah, I feel you. Do you have any idea of how many hours of game footage I still have? It's fucking rough. Unedited collecting dust. Well, go do it. Go do it. A lot of my issue with like some of the editing stuff is the editing, like some of the videos are like 3 hours long, right? And so when you actually sit down and edit it, you have to sit through all of the like boring bullshit to get to the funny or good stuff or like where there's actual progress being made, you know what I mean? And another project that I have on my list of things that I want to get done is Neon Tarot cards. I still want to get that done too. Like there's a lot of projects, excuse me, that I want to do and get done. I just need more time. Create as much art as you can before you drop dead. 8-hour Valheim raw footage I cut through in 2 days and wanted to kill myself. God, I feel it. King, queen. I need a jack. There we go. It's king, queen, jack. I think the only reason I enjoy cutting my RE footage is because I get to see my boys, yeah. Totally get it. We'll see how it goes. There's so many things I have on the horizon, so many projects that I'm working on. And I know that when I tell you guys, like, I promise I'm working on things in the background. I promise things are happening. Like, I know that's not very promising, and I know because you guys can't see it, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, Neon, because I've been saying that for a long time. But I'm serious, like, I am working on things. I have a schedule helping me get it sorted. I am trying to make good shit. I am doing my damnedest. One selected card. Upgrade every poker level. Ooh. I don't think I really need that, though. Let's just add this to the 10. 90% of my channel is Resident Evil means screaming at myself. Oh, I have plans on doing, like, full long-form content, too. But Hurst and I decided it would be better if I just did the content now. Like, if I did Resident Evil content now, and then we'll see if I can stomach it. If not, I'll swap over to doing a video essay. So we have plans. We have plans in place. We do have plans. King, king, queen, jack. King, king, queen, queen. Oops. 6. I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff waiting on the neon, like, for my future channel stuff. There's a lot of stuff I've got brewing in the back room, so to speak. And I think you guys are gonna like it when we get to that point. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. It's just gonna be a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Welcome back to the game. Drink water. Thank you, Yellow. There's a lot of things going on in the horizon, and I'm really hoping that it's something... I'm hoping that at the end of the day, you guys will enjoy it and have a good time, and... I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where all of this goes. Did you not drink the last two? No, I drank water. No, I drank water. I did. Don't gaslight me. I did. I drank water. Don't you try to fool me. Bean, you want out? What do you want? Get out of here. Get out of here, you vermin. Dirty rascal. Excuse me, pardon me. Pardon moi. What does this do? One reroll. I already had that one. 2 more. Let's do the Celestial, I guess. Doesn't hurt to play the Celestial. I guess we'll just do these. It will not hurt to boost our fucking shit. Cards previously played this hand to your buffs. That's, or debuff. That fucking sucks. All the more reason to use up my discards. Oh my god. Ooh. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I appreciate you sitting down and yapping with me for a while. I appreciate you guys sitting down and yapping with me for a while, because you know what? I enjoy the company. I enjoy your guys' company. Okay, this is kind of garbage. Let's just play all of these together and get them out of the way. Alright, so we've got 3 of a kind. These are all kind of shitty. I think we'll make it, but it's really shitty right this second. I'm over here bopping, like, I don't know why I can't. Ooh. Angry. Angry. Tarot Mega Standard. Let's see what we got for Mega Standard. 9 ace. Give me another ace, I guess. A jack. Can never go wrong with Jax. We'll give $25. Create up to 2 common jokers. I guess we could just keep playing. There's not really a whole lot I can do with what I've got. Let's just play this one. Only 87 more to 1,000. Let's go. You know, I know. It's kind of insane. Considering that for a while there my channel dips, but it seems like it's coming back up. I'm very excited. I appreciate it too. I really do. I appreciate, like, you know, I feel like it's really easy. I'm sorry, I keep going on rants. I promise I'll stop. I'll slow down at some point. But I feel like it's really easy the longer you do this. I mean, any kind of, like social media. I think it's designed to do this to you. But it's really easy to forget what that number really means, I think. It's really easy to get trapped into that, like, the social media trap of, I need more numbers, I need more numbers, I need more numbers. But something that I found that really helps me and really, like, calms me down and gets me back to, like, ground level is realizing that every single number, like, every single follower, I guess is the word I'm looking for, is the person that is choosing to come back to your content every single time. Like, not every single time, obviously, but, like, somebody that decided that you make good enough content that they wanted to keep an eye on you in the future, right? And I think excuse me, sorry, I died a little bit. And I think that that's wild. Like I said, it's really easy to forget because of the way that the algorithm works and everything, that every single follower that you have is somebody who thought that your content was good enough that they wanted to come back. And I think that that's that's really cool. Like, it takes some, and one of my buddies, when I talked to him a while ago, like, we haven't talked for a while, he said he checked out my channel. He's like, you had like 900 followers at the time that I was talking to you, or at the time that we were talking. And he said, I thought it was fucking insane that you have 900 people that are sitting there and want to see your content. Like, that is a huge room of people. And I was like, holy shit, you're right. And I think that I have, like, my up and down moments and everything, but that must mean I'm doing something right? On some level. That must mean that on some level, the content that I make must be enjoyable enough that 900 people decided, hey, I'm gonna go see what you make next. I think that's insane. I'm very lucky, you know? I'm very lucky, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I have to make content, because I love doing it. I love making stuff. I always have, and I don't think it'll ever go away. And I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be able to make more content and have a situation where I can do that. It's really nice. It's very humbling too in its own way, and I think it's partially why I've been kicked into gear on, like, I want to make stuff. I want to make stuff, and I owe it to the people who want to see what I make. I don't know. I'm excited. Buzzed. Any number greater than 0 is good, and reaching close to 1,000. Yeah, especially being, like, the kind of VTuber I am. Like, sorry, my brain just lagged there a little bit. Give me just a second. Holy shit. Considering I am this isn't gonna work, I don't think. There we go, I found it, I got it. A variety streamer, or a variety VTuber. 900 is not bad. Considering I don't have a consistent game that I come back to all of the time and play, that is not bad. That's not bad at all. As everybody, like, most people have their niche, and that's what they stick to. And even then, sometimes they don't hit this point. Like I said, I'm very lucky. I'm very, very grateful to have had the opportunity to do what I do. So this could be a spade, or it could be a heart. You know what? I'm gonna discard these face down cards because I just don't know what they are and I don't want to play a dangerous game like that. Let's get rid of these. Perfect. It's good to chill here. I'm not always an active viewer, but it's good to just hang. Did I respond to you not about your hate comment? I'm sorry. Hopefully it's a flush. Nope. I mean, variety means the main source of entertainment is you, whatever activity you do. Yeah, definitely. That's what I mean, is it's like I have to be doing something right? It's very humbling. So I'm hoping that with me really putting the fucking pedal to the metal, that I can only make more stuff and more content and bring more people in. Just to show that I can make content. To show that I can do it. And I don't even think, like, I've always said this about, like, stuff I make. Like, I don't even really want to be famous. I just want to be comfortable. I want to be able to do what I want to do with my life. Oh, this sucks. But I'm gonna do what I can while I have the time and ability and opportunity to do it. Because that, I think, is what... I think that's what's important. I think that finally, like, a year or two later, I finally come back to full circle and so, like, why I do this and coming back on, like, the shitty days and everything like that. So let me tell you, there are shit days sometimes, but... My tummy hurts. I should not have eaten the chocolate. My tummy is upset. I'm allergic to goddamn everything, it seems like. Goddamn everything. Can't have shit in this fucking house. At some point, I want to get Hurst and play Phasmo with her, because I swear, I think the fact that she's not scared by that kind of thing would be what makes it funny. Stretch, thank you. Oh! Ow. Oof, that shit hurted. Pardon me. Holy shit. Why boop beep? Who beep boop beep me? I have a story! I have a story to tell you guys. Are you ready for this? Excuse me, sorry. My dad said he was going to the grocery store this morning, right? And, he said, I like to eat, like, charcuterie for lunch sometimes. I like the fruit and not the veggies, the fucking, like, the meats and the cheeses and the crackers and stuff like that. I guess charcuterie sometimes does have veggies, doesn't it? Like, whatever, it's not relevant to the story, I'm going on a tangent. And I was like, hey, yeah, when you go to the store, do you think you could go and get, like, some charcuterie, like, a charcuterie board for me, or a charcuterie thingy, like a container? He's like, what the fuck are you saying to me? Charcuterie? Or he's like, what did you say? I'm like, charcuterie. Like, can you give me a charcuterie board? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, a charcuterie board? He's like, spell it. I'm like, I don't fucking know how to spell that off the top of my head. So I looked it up, and I showed it to him. I'm like, it's charcuterie, it's French. He's like, I didn't know that there was an actual name for that. He's like, I thought it was like a meat platter or something like that. I mean, well, yeah, I guess that's true too. It was great. Drink water, thank you. Got a charcuterie board. Charcuterie board. One card slot available in the shop. I don't like any of these. I got it, but y'all have fun. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, not. Appreciate it. Holy shit. Wow, that sucked. Choked a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay. I didn't die. And you know what? If it doesn't kill you, you're probably fine. 8855 blah blah. Nope, that's fine. You know, I started playing this on my PlayStation too. Like, man, I don't think anyone's redeemed this for a long while, so uh-oh. Please tell me it's something that actually oh. You know what? You know what? It would have been better if you redeemed something that didn't work. I would have been happier with something that didn't work, and I just been like, oh, you have your points back. I'm so sorry. It's still working. Fine. Thank you for walking in, Lowe's. I appreciate it. You're gonna get the backies to woo. I have to get off my. I'm walking here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, ever since I heard the charcuterie board joke, I am almost unable to fully say charcuterie normally. Same. I'm the same way. I just have to watch who I say it around. I just have to watch who I say it around. I have my timer. I'm gonna be on you so hard when this goes away. Oh, my tummy is grumbling. My tummy is a grumbling. Just a little bit. Little bit of a tumble grumble. I don't know that I'm going to make this one, guys. I think this might be the end of me. This might be the end. Is it where we end? Also, can I just say that when I don't know if I talked about this on stream before, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to actually discard those. I'm winning my first ever D&D campaign as a DM, right? The first time I've ever won. Well, this has to be a 10. And the first time I've ever won a D&D campaign. And I had to do combat for the first time ever. And it's my first combat ever, and it's also the first combat for this group, so I'm kind of trying to use it as a gauge, right? And I kid you not, the whole time I did not roll above a 10 twice. I did not land a single goddamn hit. One hit. The other one was deflected by one of my party members who's a monk. You have no idea how frustrated I was. You have no idea how upset I was. And I asked them afterward. I was like, so what did you guys think of the combat? What did you think? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you have fun? What did you think? And you know what they said? They were like, well, yeah, it was a good first combat. I can't say anything about I can't say anything about the difficulty because I'm not sure if that was the game or the walls. And I was like, bitch, shut up. You shut up. You shut up. I was so mad. I did not land but it's a one hit because one of them got deflected. I was mad. I'm still mad. I'm still grumpy about it. I made myself dizzy. Yeah, kill the monk. No saving throws. You are just dead. That's what happens when you get a... Well, no, you get a quit hit by default if you're already down, huh? I don't remember what the rules are. I guess it's a table rule, huh? Where when you're down, you get hit, something happens. Oh my god, I can double my money. Double my money to 0. Double the money. It's a full house. And the middle of all street, a house. And the oh, Miss Point, my favorite. Come back to me, child. Garbage. Trash. Garbage. Blah. Holy shit. Honestly though, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about my monk. I get the feeling that she's going to be a pain in my ass. Yeah, I am. I told you guys, I don't think I'm awake yet. I don't think I'm awake enough. I don't think I'm awake enough. I'm the eepy, and I'm a little grumpy. I'm a little grumpy. I think my body might be trying to like PMS or something like that, but I've been grumpy for the past couple of days. I'm very irritable. For no good reason either, I'm just pissy. I'm just pissy. I'm just angry. I'm angry all the time. Not angry, just pissy. Oh, I should have. I wish I'd have. Oh well. It's done. It's done. Skeleton, you. I'll get you in your sleep. I'll get you. It'll look like a bloody accident. It was yellow. You were gonna let Skeleton take the fall for your doing. You were gonna let Skeleton take the fall. You were gonna walk away and wash your hands and watch someone else take your punishment. Damn you. It's okay, Skeleton. You're a good bean. I give you head pets. It's all good. Rude. Excuse me. Did you just call me rude? That was a punishment. You know what? Wheel of Fortune card. One chance. What? Oh, I see. Blum blum blum. No, Yellow. You have yet to see what's coming for you. Look at that! Beautiful! Man, I really am, like, struggling today. Maybe I need to lay down or something. Like, maybe I'm getting sick or my allergies are acting up or something. I'm really struggling today. I really, really, truly am. I am struggling on today. Cash out. Birds up to 3 selected cards to spades. And I'm still waiting for Nia to fulfill her threat and come out of my closet. You know what? One day, when you come to a con, I'm gonna have a door behind me. If I did have a table or a panel or whatever, I'll have a door. It'll be sitting behind me, right? And I'll wait until you show up. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna pop out and be like, I fucking did it. It may not be your closet, but it's a closet. Ugh. Man, I'm fucking tired today. I do not know what my issue is. I must not have slept well or something like that. I'm really struggling. I don't know what my deal is. Not struggling. It's just like a low energy day. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, chugging along. Chugging along. Chugga, choo. You know, another game I was planning on playing at some point is Danganronpa. I do want to play that at some point. It is on my list. So it means if I tell you to just come get me at a con then dip, you'd be sitting behind a door forever. No! Listen, whether you're there or not, I'm sorry, but the show must go on. Excuse me. The show must go on. I still gotta wiggle my titties for somebody out there. Why do I say shit? Why? I can deduce. Wait a minute. Oh my god, wait a minute. Holy shit. Wait. View deck. 5, 5, 2, Queen, 10, and Jack. Wait. So, Queen, Jack. 5, 5, 2. There's 2 2s missing, right? Nope, just the 1, 2. 2 5s, the 10 and the jack. The 10, the jack. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn! It won't let me cheat. How dare the game know that I am trying to... I don't appreciate your tone, game. I don't appreciate your fucking attitude. I don't like your tone. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be back. Don't burn the house down. Be good. Card was a 5, I would have been mad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm back. I'm back in action. Back into the blast. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. This is the energy we're bringing into the day. Coffee fueled and tired. Right? Right. Give me that. I'm dancing. Uranus is level 1 still? Garbage. Garbage. Bad. Denied. Ooh. Next. This is anti-5. I can't believe I made it this far, to be honest with you. I'm shocked. Especially with my lack of wherewithal right this second. I am genuinely shocked. Your what is level 1? My well, no. Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest here, okay? If my I would say my ass has got to be at least a few levels above 1. Just a few. If I'm being totally completely honest. I seriously doubt that my asshole passes for level 1. I think it's a little higher. Maybe not as high level as those people who can take like the super duper long tentacles. Like you know what I'm talking about, right? Why are we talking? I don't know, man. I'm tired. Level 1.4. I feel like I'm at least a level 2 or 3. I feel like I'm at least a level 2 or 3. Sure, that one's free, why not? Maybe not like a level 10, but I feel like we got a little bit. I deserve to be on the chart! King, 7-7, bleh. This is the energy we're bringing today. What can level 3 do better than level 1? Take more? Take more? Alright, let's see. Suit. I think I know what you're talking about, the toys people make. I just know silicone pretty colors. You're talking about like the big... I don't think I can show this on Twitch. No! Hold on, wait. I need MS Paint for this. Hold on, wait. We're going on a side quest! Oh, they don't have MS Paint to download anymore? You have to fucking do it online. That sucks. Alright. Alright, you guys see this? Hold on, let me fix this. Alright. What the where is it? Here we go. No, wait, it was there a minute ago. Why is it not anymore? Hold on. What the fuck is going on? It's just not there, which is even from the website you get it from. You don't have MS Paint built in? Not anymore. Paint.net. Which isn't even the website you get it. Downloads free imaging. Get started with paint.net. I just want MS Paint. I just want MS Paint. A PS Paint. That's the point! The point is that it sucks! Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Let's paint. Alright, so we're gonna do this artistic rendition, right? The toys I'm talking about are like this. Woo, and then woo. And they get the face. That. And a lot of them have little like boop, 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 and little notches on the side. So you can see how much you can take. And they get yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Oh, Rose. This is it. This is here. This is... It's beautiful. And they come in... I'm pretty sure they only come in black. Beautiful. Alright, that's it for Dion's 6S. I don't remember what the point was. I don't remember why I decided that was important to illustrate, but now you know. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. You haven't heard of those before? You've never seen those before? I mean, I never needed it. You know what? That's fair. So long ago, colors do be pretty, though. I swear, I follow some people that make these things that just go, oh, pretty, and realize not, and realize what I'm actually looking at. I think that I'm with you. There is. I don't know what I can show on Twitch. Hold on. Let me just. Can you? I'm just checking. Depending on your answer, if you have something, I don't think a live strap would be your best bet regardless. Content using or featuring sex toys in context unrelated to sexual education isn't allowed on Twitch. Hold on, wait. Where's the Twitch guidelines? Hold on. Sickle cone colors do be pretty though, I swear. Hold on. Let me find this. Let's just do sex. Let's see. Acts of sexual violence, sexual abuse. You may not. Especially. No, no. Humor. Evidence off service. It's not sexual violence, it's just sex toys. Here we go. Sexual content. Certain sexual content is prohibited. Yeah, but does that include sex toys? I just want to know. Fictional implied sex or masturbation, adult nudity, advertisement or solicitation of sexual services, content focused on closed body parts, adult graphic description of sex acts, display of sex toys that are not educational content, such as bragging about the size of a dildo. Okay, so I don't know if I'm allowed to, because I don't know if this is educational or not. Display safe and draw. Well, it's not something I can draw, because I wanted you guys to see this because I thought it was really pretty. Hold on. And I can't link you guys to it because, I mean, it's not sexually explicit content. I can link it, but I'm not going to because I don't want to get in trouble. But, let me see if I can find the actual... I can look on a Discord, that's true. Let me see if I can find the... Twitch hates VTubers, so there might be a high chance they'll trace you to block, yeah. Alright, fine, I won't post it, but I will still tell you guys. No, that's not it. It's these ones. Whoa, that looked painful. Holy shit. Here we go. I'm gonna post this in my Discord. In the not safe for work chat, because I actually really like these and I want one. Here, lewd, not safe for work. I posted them in the chat, or in the Discord. I really like these toys. These unspecified types of toys, Twitch, these unspecified toys. I really like these, and I want to get one, because I think they're really pretty. I really, really want one. I really do. And they make plugs too. Highly recommend. Highly recommend you check it out if you like that kind of thing. I think they're beautiful. I want one. I want one very badly. Can't have one because I don't have any money, but I want one. And I do want one. I think they're beautiful, personally. That's for the mouth. Yes, that one is for your mouth, yes. Yes, it is. These are gorgeous. I know, aren't they? They're fucking beautiful. They're beautiful. I really, really like them. I really think they're beautiful. I really want one. It's sponsor me! Sponsor me! Alright guys, here's what you gotta do. Here's what you gotta do, right? You gotta reach out to the company and you have to tell them that this VTuber that only has 900 followers would love to review your product. If you could just send her some. If you could just send her some for review, that would be fantastic. You should totally sponsor her. You guys gotta reach out for me. The colors of transparency, just I know, isn't it pretty? I really like them. I really like them, and they make plugs too, and they make like multi-tiered plugs. I really like them. I think they're very pretty. If I could buy them, I would. If I could buy them, I would. Slime back some coffee. Delicious. It was $1 per card plate. Oh, that's bleh. I think it looks amazing. I think that it looks beautiful. I love it. And I would totally buy that if I could. Oh, even if I just had it, like, I know this is probably not good to say, but even if I could just have it as a prop, I would totally do that, because I think it's beautiful looking. Dude, maybe one day, like, for fans night, and I get, like, my own, like, 3D room built or whatever, I can have one sitting on the back shelf. I would, 100%. Telling you guys, you just gotta tell them to sponsor me. You just gotta shoot them a DM and be like, hey, I know a VTuber that would love your product. They'll buy it. They'll buy it. They'll buy in. All my money! I think we got this. King, queen, jack, 10. Suit. Fucking bopping over here. I don't know what. Like, I drink my coffee and now I'm like, I'm not regulated. That's for fucking sure. Remember, lunch, have fun. I'll see if you're on the if you're still on after. Thank you. I'll be here for another hour probably. Creates random joker. Commits 3 selected cards to clubs. Trying to playing cards. Let's do the joker. Nah. Skip line. Let's do that. $1 per unused discard. This run will give $22. All face cards are drawn face down. Wouldn't be a bad idea to collect some more jokers or something like that for this round. I'm cold. It's cold. Let's throw all you away. Throw it away into the garbage. Queen, queen, jack. Throw that away too. Queen, queen, jack, 10. Oh. Fuck me, gently. I just have a pair right now. Fuck. Well, let's do 2 pair then. That sucks. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. With a toothpick? No! In the ass. Has been what my default right now lately anyway. Has been my default right now. Jack, jack, jack. Can you live with yourself? Oh, this is not, great. Let's just throw these away, I guess. That's it. That's the last hand I got. I gotta get real lucky for this to work. Nope, didn't work. Didn't do it. I can't do Mr. Krabs, I'm a failure! I never know what it feels since my GIF doesn't want to do it. Oh, really? Well, are you allowed to do things on your own? Because there's nothing wrong with, like, engaging in your own fun time. Trying things for yourself. Hi, Nira! How are you? Welcome in. Nothing wrong with exploring with yourself. Just waking up. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I should not have had that coffee. I'm glad you're here, Nira. That's good enough that I'm happy you're here. This is a mood to be playing in Resident Evil, and that's for sure. That's perfect. Joker. Just remember I'm a guy and I don't like pegging. Yeah. Well, okay, wait. So you mean like giving, not receiving, or just like hold on, wait. I think I may have fucked up what I was thinking here. Wait. So you said you won't know what that ever feels like because your GIF won't do it. Do you mean she won't take it, or you won't be giving, or she won't be giving? Just giving. Okay. Gotcha. On the same page now. Just giving. You know what? That's fair. You know what? That's totally fair. Totally fair. As long as she does not feel pressured, then you know what? It's fine. I think that it is important to like explore and try new things with your partner, but there are some, and I will be the first to say, there are some lines that cannot be crossed, and you know what? At least you know your limits. Shit. I fucked up already because I wasn't fucking paying attention. God damn it. Just made myself lightheaded. Totally get it. I never pressure her anyway, so I'm just here wondering, yeah. I can tell you that I don't think there's anything. I guess this would be educational content, so I'll just be blunt. Excuse me, sorry. It is something that are we ready for a neon-fueled horny rant? Or a neon coffee-fueled horny... Whatever, I'm going on a tangent. I can tell you that... I mean, obviously, like anything else sexually related, it's all about the preference of the person who is receiving the pleasure, giving the pleasure, like both of you have a say. But I have found that for both... Not necessarily just... Like, again, all down to preference, but... Personal experience for me says that I really enjoy backdoor playtime. I always have. In fact, I can do that significantly more easily than I can traditional sexy time because of my condition that I have. It makes it hard for me to have sex like a normal person. So I often use the alternative of the backdoor, and I personally really enjoy it. And you might be surprised because... And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But it is a lot more enjoyable than you would ever expect for both men and women, but especially for men. Because men have their prostate. You can stimulate their prostate doing that. But speaking as somebody who personally has experienced it and enjoys it a lot, I think it's pretty good, and I think it's worth a try. I think everybody should give it at least a little bit of a try. Because I do think that there's a lot of, like... pleasure there that can be found if you're willing to take the chance. If you're not comfortable with it, that's totally fine. Of course, you know, of course it's fine if you're not into it, but I do think that it's something that's worth trying if ever you have the chance. I don't have... That sucks. No, success oppose. There's all kinds of different things you can engage with too. Like, I mean, it's just a different kind, like different. And I've found too that a lot of like the pleasure comes from like the actual entrance, less than the being inside. But again, that's a little bit different for men. So maybe not men, but like penis havers. Let me say that, because I don't want to assume anybody's gender by saying that. It's a little bit different. Do you like my low teaching voice? It's all just a matter of personal preference, what you enjoy, all that good stuff. But it's also important that if you decide to engage in that play too, you have to make sure that you are prepared. I don't want to say prepared in like a bad way, but like you have to make sure that you are taking precaution with it. Like you have to make sure that you're lubed up properly and you're okay with taking it slow and stretching out and stuff like that, because it can feel really good, but you have to be willing to put in the work and the effort to make it pleasurable, you know? And then another neon teaching sex head. I mean, it's like anything else. You just have to prep for it. You know what I mean? You have to be open to it, and especially if you're like, if you're in the mood for it too, like, you just have to be patient, especially with something like that, because you don't want to risk injury or anything like that. Like, you don't want to end up hurting them or causing, like, any damage or anything like that because you're trying to force it before it's ready, you know what I'm saying? You just have to be aware of what you're doing, basically. You have to be aware of what you're... of the situation that you're in and what your body can handle. And I am one of those people, like, I can't say a whole lot on that even, because I am one of those people that I myself am very... Excuse me. When I am in it, I have a hard time, like, realizing that I'm hurting until afterward, and then I'm really hurting, like I'm really sore. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, because I kind of personally enjoy it, but it's still important that you're paying attention to like what your body is telling you. As with anything else, you know, it's important that you know what your body is saying to you. Like, if your body is telling you, I can't take anymore, or you need to slow down, then you need to listen. It's just but some of that comes with, like, your partner, too. Like, knowing if your partner is willing to take care of you and be gentle with you. Don't fucking go have sex with somebody that doesn't respect you enough to check in with you. It always pisses me off when I see shit like that. Like, and I think that it's more common. I mean, I don't know. Not everybody who hooks. I would think that more people nowadays that actually, like, do hookups and actually give a shit about people they're hooking up with, like, do that kind of prep beforehand and check in and everything like that. But I know that some people don't give a shit. I know some people don't care. So it's important to know your own, like, boundaries, what you can and can't do, where your limits are and stuff like that. And if there is a hard boundary, don't be afraid to tell whoever you're with. Like, don't be afraid to say, like, hey, I can't do this, or I'm not comfortable, or this hurts, or I'm not enjoying myself. And if that person gets on your ass for it, then that person is not somebody you should be sleeping with. The thing about sex that makes sex enjoyable is that everybody who's participating in it is giving their consent to participate in it. Some people some people think that it's just about sticking your dick in a hole and calling it a day, but I don't think that that's what good sex is. I think that good sex is when both people are enjoying themselves to the fullest. But I know that some people don't actually give a shit about good sex. Some people just need to get off and call it a day. And if that's the case, if you just need to get off, then you should probably just go masturbate. This is all educational Twitch, I promise. This is all educational Twitch. I don't know. I myself, I think that it's a fun, intimate experience that you and your partner can experience together. If you are willing to be open to that experience. if you are willing to let yourself enjoy that. Excuse me, but as someone, I also know that it's easy to get in your head too. Like, it's really easy, especially if you have ADHD or anything like that. It's really easy to get in your head about what you're what you're experiencing, what you're doing. Or I know for me, because I have a lot of like sexual trauma, it's very easy for me also to think I'm not doing a good job, or to like get distracted in what's going on, because I don't think that I'm you know, it's a whole thing. Like, I have a lot of other things going on with that too, but I don't know what I was talking about. My point is, there's nothing wrong with exploring and trying new things, and you guys should make sure that you're doing it within your boundaries and within what you're comfortable with. That's my neon tangent. I'm done. I'm done. That's not very helpful, is it? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The coffee is kicking in now. Now I'm starting to mellow out. My brain cells are functioning on the same level now. We're not bouncing all over the place. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The next topic that I was gonna go over for not a sex therapist, I was gonna go over like love and what a like a healthy relationship should look like. I don't know if I've done an episode like that before, but I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of bad and not healthy relationships, and I've seen people do dumb shit because they're in relationships. I've seen that too. 0.5 mole by default. Show one random card, had 3 enhanced. One random card, add 4 enhanced face. Let's do enhanced face. Beautiful. Random fact: a big difference between a man and a boy in bed is that the man cares for his partner's pleasure, while the boy would just enjoy himself. This is true. I mean, it's true though. There's a lot of I don't know about men specifically, but I do think that there's a lot of people out there that don't actually care about their partner's pleasure and just kind of want to stick their dick in something, or, you know, get something in their hole and call it a day. Typically though, I think that women are more in tune with their bodies, and I mean women in terms of like how you identify, because I know, like, and Hurst is okay with me using this example. Hurst in particular is somebody that I know whose body, as far as like what she likes and stuff like that, behaves more like her gender that she identifies with than the one that she's assigned. Like, she is very not picky, but she knows what she wants and what she likes, and she has that like slider. I think I've talked about this before on my podcast, where women typically have like an arousal slider and men have a switch. So for men, it's like, okay, you're horny, you're on, you're ready to go. But for men or women, it's usually like the slider is, you know, you need a little bit more than that. You need the situation to be right, you need the vibes to be right, you're more excited by the connection that you have with people and than anything else. Excuse me. It's just it's more complicated, but I think that a lot of those people who just want something, like they just want to put their dick in you or to get something in their hole or whatever. Like, I think that those people generally don't understand that sex is but to be a more intimate, like, experience that you guys can bond and connect over. You know what I mean? Because I think it is. I think it is an experience that is meant to be bonded over. I think it's an experience that you're supposed to experience together and bond over, and I'm struggling, man. My brain is, I took that coffee and all the ADHD demons have left me, and so now my brain is just empty, head empty. It's just important. It's important that you guys, like, it's important that you sit down and you have conversation with your partner about what they like, and a lot of times, like, sex can be a long thing. Like, I know some people want a quickie and they're just like hump and then it's done or whatever, but it's not that simple, I don't think, a lot of the time. I mean, it can be, but a lot of people, I think, want sex because they crave the connection. I think a lot of people confuse... It's complicated, right? Because I think some people confuse sex with connection, and I think that there is some connection between the two, but I think generally that the people who do it, who use it more as a way to connect with their partner versus something that they chase physically, have more intimate, deep connections with their partner. Does that make sense? Especially if you're in, like, a dynamic, like a dom-sub dynamic, just to throw out an example, because you're putting a lot of trust in each other. Like, you're putting a lot of trust in the other partner to understand what you want and not go overboard, or into, you know, you're trusting that person to, on either side, you're trusting that person to enjoy themselves and it work out and everything like that, you know? I'm just going on a tangent. It's just, I think that sex is a very, there's a lot to it. I think that it's something that you can enjoy and that is very intimate and something that should be celebrated. I just think that there's a lot of people who kind of almost take it for granted. Maybe not, but I do think there are a lot of people who look at it as just something to get them through the day or get off or whatever. And it is very addictive if you're someone who struggles with, you know, addictions anyway. It's something that you chase, you know? It feels so hard to arouse a girl, but when she's aroused, it's like an achievement. Well, it's because you have to work harder for it. Like I said, women are more of, like, on a slider-based arousal, and men typically are on an on-off switch. Like, it's easy for them. They know what they're just like, yep, it's time to go, you know? And this is why sex is scary. I mean, come on, imagine trusting people. Nah, man. I don't want anybody to hear what I'm saying and misconstrue it as, if you like hookups or whatever, that's not okay, because that's not the truth. Like, it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that hookups are totally fine as long as you're hooking up with somebody that you think is going to respect you as a person. I think that that's fine. Like, if you find somebody and you think that they're going to respect you and take care of you and everything like that, then, like, there's nothing wrong with it. I just want people to know that you have to respect yourself and your partner when you're having sex, because it's a very intimate thing. I mean, it doesn't necessarily, I mean, I don't know, it's complicated, because I know some people look at it as a transaction, and if that's your job and that's what you do, like, that's totally fine. I think that doesn't necessarily mean that it's like, if you think it's good sex, it doesn't mean it's bad sex if it feels good and it's a good time. But I think that if you're doing hookups and stuff like that, it almost lacks the intimacy, which is, like, obviously you don't want to necessarily be, like, close to your clients if that's what you do, you know? Ugh. Nah. Hookups are fine, but be safe. Yeah, it's a good rule of thumb generally. I'm just going on a tangent. A little bit of a neon tangent. A little bit of a tangion. I just want you guys to be safe. Like, regardless of if you're trying something new, if you're with a new partner, if you're doing this, if you're doing that, I just want to make sure that you guys know that you need to be safe and you need to take care of yourself, and I don't want anybody pressured into doing something that they feel like I don't want you guys to feel like you have to do something one way or the other, you know? Just depends on the woman in relationship, and with my wife, and I have zero issues with that. Yeah, exactly. Like, Crab, you make a good point. You make a very good point. It really depends on, like, your partner, how well you know your partner, your relationship with your partner, all that stuff. Because if you know your partner well, then, and even then, even if you don't necessarily know your partner well, I mean, not even that, like, yeah, your partner may still be hard to, like, get going because of what their tastes are and everything like that, but I think if you're willing to take the time to learn it and to, like, understand where they're coming from and what they find about, like if you sit down and you talk about, like, well, what about this is what excites you? Like, what do you enjoy about this, or what about this is, you know, that kind of thing. I think that you'll find that it's easier, but you still have to take your time with it. You can't just flip the switch like you can with certain libidos, you know? Like, half the population got an F on the sex test at the DMV. Amazing. Not me taking notes for writing spot. I think it's just important. Okay, I can't play and talk at the same time. That's why I'm struggling to formulate thoughts. Let me just focus. I think that the important takeaway when it comes to arousal, when it comes to making, like, ensuring that your partner is into it, and it's not always gonna be obvious, I don't think. Like, some of it is definitely body language. Like, you can tell if they're interested or whatever. Like, they're flirty, they're kind of, like, encouraging you to move forward. And I myself, as somebody who's a little bit autistic, struggle with this. Like, I have a hard time telling when my girlfriend is telling me go because I'm autistic. Like, she has to tell me explicitly, and I usually let her take the lead because I'm not very good. I'm very anxious about it, which is something I need to work on, and I know that. I know that's something I need to work on. But I think having, like, conversations with your partner and having the space to have that conversation with your partner is important too. It's very important that you guys, as partners, feel comfortable enough that you can sit down and say, what do you like? What do you not like? What do you wish I would do that would get you excited? What do you not like? Like, what are your turnoffs? You know, both of those things, all of those things are things that you guys should be comfortable talking to your partner about. All of them. I think that it's important that all of you guys, when you're talking to your partners, have those conversations, understand where you're standing, knowing what you like, being willing to explore new things. Like, sit down and really talk about that stuff. I mean, that's what makes good sex, is the fact that you guys are willing to be open with each other and talk about things you like and want to explore and stuff like that. And over time, you will learn what gets them going. You will learn what they like. You will learn the different, like, things, and it'll almost become second nature. Obviously, you guys want to make sure that you have an open enough conversation that if you're, like, trying to initiate and they feel comfortable saying no, like, you want to make sure you have that kind of bond with them. But it all depends on the person, and typically a lot more femme-orienting people are more complex than just on-off switch. Like, you typically have to work up to it. A lot of, like, some women like dates, some women like a little bit of foreplay, some women like the tension, some women like this, some women like that. It just matters on your partner. You just got to talk to them and sit down and say, what is something that really excites you, or what's something that gets you in the mood, or what's something that I do that you don't like, because it goes both ways, right? Like, and I hate to say it, but I could totally see a situation where, like, say you set up your partner and you guys are going on a date, like, they really like the romantic vibe. Like, if you go on a date with somebody and it's a really romantic evening and you have, like, the candles and the roses and the dinner and all that stuff, right? And then you get home and you fucking start off with, like, okay, so now you want to fuck? I feel like that is immediately, like, all that work you just did, gone. Because all of that build up, all of that
everything, it just fell flat on its face. Because you didn't let it get to that point naturally. And this is not like a 100% example that happens to everybody, but it is something that I could totally see happening because you want to get to the end. Like, it's just like, it's the same thing with sex, right? It's literally a metaphor for sex. All of that build up to get to the sex, all of that build up to get to the climax, and then at the end you're just like, okay, so come now we get to do the thing, and then I finish. Like, you just that's it. You just let it fall flat on its face. You guys have a sex des. Communication helps you learn how to best make the other one happy. Okay, side tangent, like tangentially related to what I was just talking about. I think we need to break this concept of, if you love me, you should know what I want. I think that this idea of, well, you should know why I'm upset, or you should know what, blah, 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 I think we need to fucking break that stigma. I think we need to stop this idea that if you don't talk to if you don't tell somebody what's going on, they're just gonna know because they love you that much. That's fucking ridiculous. It doesn't matter how much somebody loves you or how much you love someone else. Nobody is a fucking mind reader. We really need to break this concept, and I think it's a lot of it is because of like the way that romance media it portrays a lot of like relationships and stuff like that. Nobody's gonna know what you like just because they know or love you. Like, I don't think that's fair. If you have an issue with somebody or you want something specific, you need to talk to that person. I mean, and it's like, like I said, I think a lot of it is the way that romance is kind of portrayed, especially in like media and stuff like that. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with coming to your partner and saying, hey, I would like it if we went on more dates, or hey, I would like it if you brought me flowers. And if your partner like cares about you and respects you enough, they'll start doing that because you asked for it. Not something that they'll do once and then let it go. Like, that's something that we've talked about before with like toxic relationships and stuff like that, and I'll go over that in my fucking episode whenever I get to recording it. You have to actually sit down and understand that you guys have to talk stuff out. In the bedroom, out the bedroom, everything in the relationship. You have to set a precedent for what you want in a relationship, or you're never going to be satisfied. Like, you have to understand what you want from a relationship in order to have a fulfilling relationship. If you're not happy with something in the relationship, you need to say something. You can't just sit there and let it just bubble and boil and piss you off. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just let it do that. It's just gonna eat away at your relationship. Sorry, I sorry about that tangent. My GIF is the one who'd be tiredly pleasured first afterwards, so I guess I've been doing a good job. Good. And ask, too. If you're wondering, just ask, like, how do you feel after sex, you know? Who do you communicate your needs to if you have no one to share to? Your hands! That's fucking wild, Yellow! Ungo wants to bunga ass and chain, yeah. Oh, Handy knows what I like, don't worry about that. But if you get their expectations so low and then surprise them, they'll feel amazing and grateful. I'm hosting Manipulation 101 down! Yeah, of course. 100%. I just want all of this, like, all of this fucking tangent that I've been going on all morning. The bottom line is fucking talk to your partner. You know what I mean? Just fucking talk. Just be open. You know what I mean? The society has to get over being unable to just talk. Yes, it can be uncomfortable to start the conversation. No, 100%. We have to get used to just fucking communicating. Demon War. Hi, Demon. Let's go. How about strip poker? Well, we're having sex ed poker. How about that? Is that better? Is that just as good? I see instinct being used like some kind of shortcut in many mythical creature or soulmate stories. Hear me out. Communicate to understand what instinct and wants. Yeah. Agreed. I agree. I think that you guys need to talk, like, you gotta talk to each other and really figure out where your things lie, you know? But the end where the result is worth it, I guess too. It's okay, Skeleton, one day. I know, Neon, girls are scary. Listen, believe me, I'll be the first to tell you girls are scary, but if I've learned anything, it's just, listen. Something else that pisses me off, that I've seen too much of, especially in the past couple days, is assuming that everything is fine. Like, if things change, or if you're in a new relationship, all of these things that bother you, you're just gonna let it go because you're in the honeymoon phase. When the honeymoon phase runs out, if it's something that bothers you, you need to fucking talk it out, and you have to understand, and I know it's hard in the moment, but you have to think about, is this something I'm willing to live with for the rest of my life? If they're not actually gonna work on it, and if they're not showing any actual, like, proof that they're working on it, is that something you'll be able to sit with for the rest of your life? That's something that you gotta decide. Neon is intimidating. So Neon is scary IRL. Fuck no, man. No, I'm not. God, I wish, but no. This is sometimes girl, I agree. Yep. Girls are just people. The issue is that people are scary. Do I hear cat? No, it's me. It's me. I have a necklace with a chain with rings on it that I jiggle around when that's part of my ADHD. I fucking fiddle with it all the time. I am that person. When I got my first collar, I know that we're just gonna brush over that. When I got my first collar, I got one that had a ring on it, right? And I played with that all the time. Whenever I wore it, I was constantly fucking batting that shit around. Constantly. It was constant. My partner at the time was like, oh my god, stop. I mean, I do hear a pet then, you smack me. No, it's good. You know what? You're just speaking the truth. I'm not gonna slap you for that. We know. Listen, as much as I sit here and I tell you guys, oh, we know. We know that I could not talk. We know. We know. It's okay. We have accepted that I am the bottom here. Put a string choker on yourself while you stream. No! I never take this fucking thing off. It's always on my neck. The only time I take it off is when I give it to my grandpa to clean. Because he has one of those, like, those thingies that vibrates all the nastiness out of it. But I never fucking take it off, because I know if I do, I won't put it back on. I will never put it on. Put it on if I take it off. I'm also new if I can't help but make just. Listen, like I said, you are among friends. Do not be alarmed. So now Anne likes being choked 24/7. Maybe not 24/7, but often. Yes. Friends, what are those? It's okay. You got friends here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Blue seal converts all one random rank. Yeah. This is a CNC friendly stream. It is. You're not wrong. It is. It is. The only guidelines are Twitch's guidelines. This is why I need to make Fansly streams. This is why I gotta go back to making my Fansly content so we can talk about this stuff freely. I can share my stories. You've got a friend in me, Chuck. Yeah, like I said, this is all stuff I'm gonna go over in my next podcast episode. I just have to sit down and actually record it. Like, make a plan and record it. I do have a plan. I do have episodes planned and stuff like that. And there is an anime I'm supposed to watch on Fansly as well. I have an anime lined up that I'm supposed to react to on Fansly too, so. Hentai, I guess. More accurate. So there is content over there that I need to make. When I get to it, okay? Believe me, I will post it in the Discord when it happens, and my Blue Sky. I will let you know when I am streaming on Fansly. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. Hopefully not while I'm at work. That would probably be the usual. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to start doing Fansly streams at night or not. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start doing my Fansly streams late at night on, like, whenever my dad's at work. You should at night. Just... It's on my list. I know. It's another thing I gotta deal with. Okay, I'll figure it out. Hopefully while I'm at work. Like me and or AM even. Whenever I get around to it. Is that a satisfactory answer? Whenever the stars align and I am in a position where I can do it. There, I rephrased that for you, Skelly. Any neon content is content I will indulge in. For those of you who have just arrived, I have announcements that are unrelated, but more of you are here, so I must repeat myself again. I'm sorry. But, I know, don't worry about it. But, 3 things. I guess 2, because I'll fucking worry about the merch stuff later. 2 things. You guys listening? Those of you who weren't here before that didn't hear the first set of announcements, and those of you who have already heard the announcements are going to have to sit here and listen to it again. You guys ready? Cool. 2 things. I have decided to go ahead with the rebrand. As is. I unfortunately cannot afford to get my 2D model rigged. However, I will go ahead and just make a 3D model because I don't know when or if I'm ever going to be able to afford to get the model rigged. So I'm just going to go ahead with what I have. I will make the trailer for it. I will do all of that stuff. I will make the brand new model, which means it's still a little ways down the line, but it is coming for sure now. Like, I knew it was coming all this time, but after I lost my job, it was kind of unknown, but it's on its way. I just gotta make the model and get some more stuff put together, and it'll be on the way. I will give you a date, a debut date, when I get that stuff done. So that is something that is happening. Unfortunately, I will not have my 2D model, but I will have the 3D one that I made, and I will take my time, and it will be just as good, right? Second thing. I am going to be posting more long-form content on my YouTube channel. I am going to play Resident Evil 4 on YouTube. I will post episodes on there. My goal is to do 1 long-form video every month, and 2 clip-type videos like the Helldivers one I made every 2 weeks is my plan. I have a schedule that I am working with that should help me get that goal done, but we'll see how it actually goes and works. But that is the plan, and Resident Evil is coming soon on my YouTube. I am trying to make more content. I am trying to stay on top of it. I am busting my ass even though you guys can't always see it. I do my own 3D models. Yes, I do my own 3D models. You want to see one of the other ones I made? You don't have a choice. You have no choice in the matter. I need... Where is she? I don't even see her in here. Where is she? I know. Where is it? Oh no! Have I lost it? Damn! No, yes, actually. I don't know where it is. I've lost it. I'm afraid of picking some of these because I don't know which ones are nude and which ones are not. Here we go. I found it. Not where it should be, but I found it. Remember the Boobas model? Oh, believe me, I have like I said, there's a lot of models in here, and I don't know how many of them are naked, so I'm afraid to just click on them. Rare model, make sure it's fine. Good point! I could do that. I could do that, and I didn't. So this is... How many of them are still clothed? Well, if I don't know how many are naked, I don't know how many are clothed. But yes, this one I made. This is the third model I ever actually made. This is the best of the ones I've made. I'm gonna throw that out there right now. The rest of these will not be as nice. This is the one I'm the most proud of. Here's this one. Very close to Vaporeon. I'm not... Dude, okay. You know what? I never get to show this model off, so I'm gonna do it. I actually... So I designed this. Like, I designed... Hold on. I'm not very big on the screen, am I? I can't make myself very big on the screen. But I designed this. Like, I designed the actual character design. And I modeled it and rigged it and did all the physics and everything like that. And the textures and everything, which is why it looks a little janky, because I'm not super great at textures. But I did all this. This is all me. All work I did. I am very proud of myself. Okay, I'm gonna show it off because I can. I got my titty jiggle. My tibby jiggle. That's so cool. Thank you. I worked very hard. I'm sure you can tell. Color scheme reminds me of Chrysalis. Thank you. I did work very hard on this model. I don't ever get to use it because I never really see an opportunity to do it. But I did make this one. It looks a little... I guess it doesn't look too bad from the side, does it? Honestly, miss this model. I know. I did too. Believe me, I did too. I like showing it off every opportunity that I get. So I'm always like, yeah, look what I made! Look what I made! And then there is... oh, I don't know which one this is. This one was the second one I made. So it's a little jankier. It's this one. The first question, does Neon do? I do, actually. I do commissions, actually, on my VGen. I haven't posted any 3D stuff, though. But I do, yes. This one is cute. This one is very jank. Like, you can see I'm leaning through the pants and shit like that because I didn't properly rig this one. This was my second attempt, which is honestly better than... It's still better than the first one. This was the second one I ever made. It's still a little jank. But not terrible. Not terrible. Definitely not terrible for a second attempt. And then there was... this one. This one. Exported is the one. Oh my god, this one has all of the different ones in it. Holy shit. Show me the one that was modified last. I think this one, beware, this one might be horrifying. Might be a little... Yep, it's broken. This was the first attempt. It's a little fucked up. It's a little fucked up. Understatement. I think that I did a better... Hold on, I think this isn't the final one. Let me see if I can find it. Textures are broken by the bottle. That's true, yeah. Catiova. Let's see. Oh god, is this the one where the face is damaged? Oh! I don't like it! I don't like this one. This one was made in Vroid. This one is very obviously Vroid. This was the first ever, like, attempt I did. This one does not look... No, it doesn't. This one was the one I made in Vroid. I don't like this one nearly as much. It's kind of janky. The face is down. No, there. Let me see if I can find it. I think... Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find... If I still have it. Because I do have one where the face is fucking terrible. Exported. Let's see. Fixed bone weights. Is this the one? We're gonna go through all of... Whoa! Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's so beautiful! Wait a minute. It's something. Hold on. Let me see. Oh. Wow, it's even worse now. Oh. This one's a little better. There's like 50, because this was the first ever model I made, right? So there's some jankiness. Look at like Goku without the eyebrows. Like a lot of these are not meshed properly with the face because I never did them. I never finished them to push them to completion. I must not have the fucking... I must not have the... Oh, God. Yeah, this is one of the ones I was talking about. It was this fucking nightmare. It's beautiful. Use this for the rest of stream. You know what? Sure. I got 15 minutes. This is it. This is beyond. Hold on, there's more. There's more. Just wait a minute. There's more. Let's see. This one was which one is this one? Let's see, which one is this one? Slightly better. I think I already showed off this one though. I need an adult. I am the adult! Yeah, what do you mean? I am the adult! Okay, slightly better. Still some weirdness. Is it this one? Okay, at least... Oh, we have some mouth movement now. Blinking is horrifying. There's no, like, it's just blink blonk, blink blonk. Oh. A lot of weirdness happening. I think that's why I never ended up using this model, because it was a little, I mean, it was obviously my first one, so it was a very jank. At least it fucking functions, though. I need a different adult. What do you mean? Whoa. Oh my god. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Don't you feel safe? Don't you feel safe with me? On the re-dead model. I think my adult also needs an adult. Looks biblically accurate to me. It's great. It's fantastic. Of the mouth tracked but doesn't move. It's great. Like, I'm just saying. Okay, which one? I think... What is this one? Oh, this one doesn't have any facial movement, but it's normal for the most part. Yeah, so this was like, these were the various different iterations that this model went through before I finally made one that was like tolerable. And even then, I wasn't super happy with it. All of this to say, I think that considering that I've only made this model and that model were one model between, like, apart. I only made, and you can still see there's some clipping issues, but I only made one. I only made one model between that model and this one, and the improvement is insane. Then leagues better. So much better. Are any of these models DPS equivalent certified? Oh, no, what? Oh, that is wild. It's wild. See, I can make stuff. This one is leagues better. Leagues better than the fucking one I made before that. See, there's still some issues with, like, the clipping when I do this shit with my mouth. I just haven't done it. Where's the Boobah's model? What Boobah's model are you talking about? You modeled and rigged in Blender, right? Or did you use Unity? No, I used a Blender. Because you can't... I mean, I don't think you can rig in Unity. I'm pretty sure it has to be... There's this one. These I made in VRM. All of the ones you're about to see I made in Vroid. Why do I look like that? I have bitch face. Even more so than usual. Sea of Thieves? Yes, this was for when I was playing a lot of Sea of Thieves, yeah. Fucking... I got big bitch face. Oh my god. Are you guys ready for OG Neon? This was OG Neon! This was the very first model I ever used to stream, was this one. First ever Neon model was this one that you're looking at right now. This one is the cutest of the ones. I don't know what this one is. I'm just gonna hide this because I don't know if it's naked or not, so let me just hide this for a second. Baby. Oh, look. Nope, it's just me with my bitch face. With my slanty eye bitch face. And then there's this one. Oh. That doesn't exist apparently. I don't know where this one is. It's just gone. It just doesn't exist. I don't know. It's not here. Not here. And then, okay, hold on, wait. There's... So that we went through that, we did that one. There's this one that I know none of you have seen before. I know that none of you have seen this before, because I did it like the second year I was streaming. Doki, yeah, this was Yandere Yan. I did this for Halloween one year. Neon has no clothes on her skin or body. I have nothing. Don't tell Twitch. I love it. Yeah, I did this one, and I probably still one of the better ones I've made in VRM. The Yandere. I used to make cool shit. I know a friend, Monikion. Hold on, there's that one, and then there's this one. I don't know what this one is. I think it's just a Santa hat. Oh, well, no, it's another nothing. It's a whole another nothing. There's this one. Oh. Dad is very happy to see us. Holy shit. Fuck me, dude. Amazing. Amazing. Dear God. Amazing. This one, I think, is the same one. Oh no, I just moved it. It's still not floppy, but at least it sits on my shoulder. That isn't phallic. Okay. I don't think God gives a fuck. Okay, wait, and then there's this one. I hope this one isn't nude. Oh no, this is just me. It's just me. It's just me. And then there's... Okay, this is where I think we're gonna start getting into where I have to be careful. This one is not nude, it says. Okay. Yeah, this one should be fine. There's this one. Maybe I should just, you know, just the top half would probably be better. Just the top half. Blind clicks will violate us, I swear. I have that one, and then the one after that is naked, so we can't do that here. I don't know what this one is. Let's find out. Is it Fansley fit? Yeah, these are Fansley fits here. These ones were made specifically for Fansley. There's this one. And then we've got... I think this one might be naked. I'm gonna just hide this real quick. Okay, this one is... maybe this one will... You know what? There's this one. It's just a... It's a tank top, Twitch. It's a tank top. It's a tank top, Twitch. It bothers me that you're covering... Not covering. Well, you know, you can't... We can't have everything. And then I've got... Let's see. This one, this one... This one I do think I will be naked. So let me just... Yup. I'm just gonna put this here. This is this one. This is all you're allowed to see. This is all you can see. This is it. This is all this model's got. So we're doing a beach episode. Yeah, we're doing a beach episode. Ah, yes, a choker. Exactly, a choker. Alright, I'm sure we'll finish that model someday. Listen. Let's see, what's this one? And final. I think these are all the ones that I did that actually have, like... That actually have the facial rigging done, if I had to guess. Yeah, this is just that one with the rigging done, it looks like, because nothing is happening. Maybe it just has to take a minute to load. There it goes! There's this model. Some of you are familiar with this model, I think. The Succubus Neon. I think some of you are familiar with this one. There's this one. Why do I swear I've seen it even? There is this one. Full coverage. I'm gonna hide this one just in case, because I'm scared. I'm just a little worried that it's not clothed enough for Twitch. I don't... Oh! No, this is the one that's broken. Okay. So when I was making this model, I had issues like this. This model is supposed to have a tail, but as you can see, sometimes that didn't go according to plan. Sometimes rigging just doesn't work out the way you think it will. It's just a ponytail. Yeah, exactly. And then there was... So there was that one, that one. I'm gonna hide this because I don't know if this is... It's a long boy, a long boy. I really should start labeling my nude models. Just drop my phone on my numpad. There we go. This is the same model. It's still broken. Alright. Same model. Different fucking name. And there's this one. I think these are all just like the same models, but now they have the facial rigging intact. Yeah, I think so. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That was all my neon models that I've made over the years. These are all made. Like, I made these myself. Some of them were all made in Vroid, and only 3 of them were made in Blender. But I did make all of these. I used some assets from Booth, but for the most part, I made them myself. I made them all myself. They're all neon, but they didn't glow. And get access, or you can just pay a one-time fee. Totally up to you. But I appreciate you guys coming. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, okay. Bye-bye.